Welcome to Morning Joan, the podcast where we dish out the latest scoop and serve up a piping hot cup of tea. I'm your host, Joan, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. As we dive into the world of entertainment, get ready for some juicy gossip and in-depth analysis. Now, let's talk about the Emmys. The biggest night in television is just around the corner, and we've got the inside scoop on all the nominees, winners, and controversies. From the stunning sci-fi series, Severance, to the critically acclaimed drama, Adolescence, we're breaking down the top contenders and predicting who will take home those coveted awards. But first, let's talk about the youngest nominee in Emmys history. 15-year-old Roxana Zal is no longer the record holder for the youngest winner, but a new contender is vying for that title. Adolescence. Star Cooper could become the youngest male winner in any acting category if he takes home the award for Best Supporting Actor in a Limited Series. And with his show making headlines for its one-take shooting style and thought-provoking exploration of smartphone culture, it's no wonder he's generating so much buzz. And then there's the drama surrounding The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. After CBS announced its cancellation, fellow talk show hosts like Jimmy Kimmel are rallying around Colbert, urging voters to support him in the Variety Talk Series category. It's a bold move, but will it pay off? We'll be keeping a close eye on this one. We'll also be discussing the other top nominees, including The Bear, Abbott Elementary, and The White Lotus. With so many talented shows and actors vying for attention, it's going to be a wild ride. So grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and let's dive into the world of television. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. I hope you're all doing fantastically well today. We've got a great segment lined up for you, straight from the world of entertainment. If you're a fan of fantasy series, you might be excited to hear that Netflix has finally given us a glimpse into the 4th season of The Witcher. That's right, folks. Liam Hemsworth is taking over as Geralt of Rivia, and we couldn't be more curious about how he'll bring this iconic character to life. Now, for those who might not know, Henry Cavill previously played Geralt in the first 3 seasons, but he's since moved on from the role. The transition might have been a bit rocky, but it seems like Netflix is determined to make this series work. And with Liam Hemsworth on board, we're expecting great things. The new season is set to premiere on October 30th, so mark your calendars. But that's not all. We also have some exciting news from the world of video games. CD Projekt Red, the developers behind the Witcher game series, are working on a brand new installment, and this time, Ciri will be taking center stage. Yes, you heard that right. The young princess will be the lead character in the 4th Witcher game, and we can't wait to see how her story unfolds. It's clear that Netflix is trying to expand the Witcher universe, with spin-offs like animated films and live-action prequels in the works. And with the game series still going strong, it's an exciting time to be a fan of this beloved franchise. So, if you're as eager as we are to dive back into the world of Continent, stay tuned for more updates, and get ready to join Geralt on his latest adventures. And that's all for today's second cup of tea, folks. Stay tuned for today's last cup of tea, right here on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, everyone. We're wrapping up today's show with a look at what's happening in the world of entertainment. You know I love staying on top of the latest news, and today is no exception. So, let's dive right in. The Toronto International Film Festival has been making headlines, and one of the most exciting stories to come out of it is the reunion of the Degrassi cast for a new documentary. Can you believe it? Stefan Brogren, Island Paul, and Luke Billick were all there, along with other familiar faces from the show. The doc is all about exploring the impact of the series on Canadian pop culture, and I am here for it. But that's not all. We also have some updates from the world of film. Bobby Farrelly's new movie, Driver's Ed, just premiered at TIFF, and it's getting some mixed reviews. The movie follows a group of high school students on a road trip to find out if one of their friends is really over her ex. It's got a great cast including Sam Nivola, Sophie Telegatis, and Kumail Nanjiani, but some critics are saying it feels a bit predictable. And finally, in other news, Prime Video has picked up Drivers as Ed for distribution in Canada, so our friends up north will get to see it soon. But no word yet on when the rest of us can expect to catch it. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.